another episode of
Past Our Bedtime.
Are we cringe for doing that, or is that just the best?
Cringe.
Okay.
Yep,
cringe.
absolutely. But I really don't care because we're authentically us.
Yeah. I was going to say, do you hate the word cringe?
I hate the word cringe. There's so much term or lingo that I'm just like, no.
Not about it.
Not about it.
Not about it. But heat score.
Heat score. That's a good one. I feel like I still use.
Yeah, Brad uses it too. That's an old one.
Well, your husband and me are pretty much the same age, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we come from the same era.
Yeah, not me.
You know what word should come back?
What?
Super duper.
Super duper. I mean, when did it ever leave?
It's so good.
That's so funny.
Yeah. There's this video. It's like I don't even know if it's a TikTok or YouTube video. It's old, and this guy's wearing a shoe and a boot, and some guy's like shaboot. We should make that one. Shaboot.
Oh my gosh.
I'll show you the video after.
Okay.
Okay. But speaking of eras, and not Taylor Swift.
Oh, why not? We love T-Swift.
What? I mean, there's people on TikTok all the time, doing videos of clothing from their past and makeup styles from their past. Like a couple.
I know. There's this girl that always puts the concealer on her lips.
She's blonde.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh. And then there's that girl that always does like the trends from the 2000s.
Yes.
And she does this whole like video where she's like gonna pass out and she's in Walmart and she does like slow motions to like pieces of clothing. Have you seen that girl?
I've seen that.
I'll send you one.
Oh my god.
But what's one trend from your high school era? Because we're from different eras, people.
Oh, okay.
There's a 10-year gap between us.
Yes.
So pretty big. What is one high school trend that you thought was so cool? Like it was your thing. Well, probably everybody's thing.
It was everyone's thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
are we talking clothes or can it be anything?
Anything.
Okay, well, I have a few things that came onto the top of my mind. When you said clothes and then asked me that question, I thought about when everyone was into camo, like camo everything. I would literally go to school with like camo pants, camo shirt, camo hat.
Like all?
Like nobody could see me.
What kind of hat? What kind of hat?
Like a baseball hat.
Okay, that's not so bad. No. What about those fluffy ones and fedoras?
No,
Did you ever wear those?
No.
See, we're from different eras.
Yeah, so we were just hiding from everyone.
Yeah.
All of a sudden we would like...
Well, no one could see you because you're in camo.
Yeah, I was just hidden. So, anyway,
so stupid.
So that was a big one. But if we're talking like trends, I'm also thinking like not internet trend. Well, it was kind of an internet trend, but planking.
Like on things?
Yeah. You know planking?
Yeah, I know all about that. I thought it was so dumb.
So me and my friends would go planking all the time. And we plank on everything.
We would go planking? Describe that. I never did that.
Should I show?
Yes, please.
When you plank,
yeah,
you fly straight, flat, as flat as you can.
Like as flat as you can?
Yeah, like this. And then you hold it. And in dangerous places.
So what would you do? Like, would you take pictures or would you take videos or would you just be like, I planked
No,
that?
you take photos. I probably still have photos on my Facebook somewhere. And we would like plank in trees. So there'd be like 6 of us planking. And it'd be everyone in a tree at different levels, just flat as a board. Or
This is giving me anxiety for cringe. So much cringe for you.
Man, we planked the shit out of Saskatoon.
Oh, okay. Did any of you cringe? Any of you?
They did cringe.
Plank?
Oh, okay, by the way, there's one more.
Yeah, I want to hear it.
YOLO.
YOLO? That's still a thing, isn't it?
No.
What is it? FOMO? Has it?
FOMO is when you are scared of missing out on stuff. YOLO is like you only live once, and people would yell YOLO and then do some wild
like jump into a pool? YOLO!
Yeah, kind of. No, or like jump into a pool, but like off the rooftop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like YOLO.
Oh, so they just weren't badass?
Or like you would like chug a 2-6. YOLO!
Oh, yeah.
I'll go
and then
with
die.
me.
Go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Because you only live once. And that was your one life. You just died.
Yeah, you're not a cat. Anyway.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, so those are my trends.
So when I was in high school, studded belts were a thing. Studded?
Oh, like the spiky belts?
No, they're like a flat belt. Like those. And white belts, like those were like,
my God.
if you had a white belt, like you were
I have a
cool.
story too. You know the belt? There's a music video.
Okay.
By Usher, I think, that he had a belt where the words came across.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
I had one of those in elementary, and I was the coolest kid ever. I'd wear it to the dance, and you could make it say whatever you wanted. And people would just be staring there looking like, how'd you get that belt? I was the coolest kid ever.
Who got it for you? Your mom?
My mom. My mom got it for me.
Was it expensive? Do you remember?
Probably.
Did you have to beg
Back then.
Did you have to beg?
Oh, I was like, Mom, this is the coolest thing ever. Can't even believe I got it.
I feel like, where is it? I feel like you should still have that.
I probably at my 29th Street house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
My old childhood home.
You know what? Elementary school and high school are two different eras.
They were different.
Right. And you probably were the coolest kid in elementary school with that.
In high school, I might have been too. Well, if your belts were cool in high school, I'm sure my belts
you're
were.
right. You're right. Also, the fur boots. Like, there's a song about it, but like, I had like knee-high boots.
Yes.
They were like that, like a platform of that, and they had fur, like where the laces were, and fur that came up the top. Oh man, I thought I was a sexy babe when I wore those.
Boots with the fur.
Yeah, and a short
you know what?
Yeah.
The boots with the fur wasn't really a trend, but that song was when I was in high school.
Okay.
And me and my friend did a dance to it at the talent show.
Talent show?
And we'd be like, boots with the fur. The whole club was looking at her.
No. You know what we did at the talent show? Men in Black.
Shut up. How do you do that?
That we made up our own dance. It was the first Men in Black. That's how old I am. That was also elementary school.
What does the song sound like?
We're called the Men in Black.
Okay, so then did you wear all black?
I don't know. I don't remember. All I remember is us doing on the stage, and it was ridiculous. I mean, it was elementary school. Everything we did was ridiculous.
Oh my god.
School.
Well,
but also, was there a bar scene for you, like just after high school? And did you wear like 3-inch heels?
Tequilas?
Did you wear heels out and about?
When I first started going to the bar, yes, because I didn't know what I was doing. I even posted my first bar outfit on Facebook. I saw it the other day. It gave me a stupid Facebook memory.
Oh my god.
But it was like short
Can we pull it up?
skirts.
Can we like...
Oh my god. I don't know. If we can, we will. But if not, ignore me.
Okay.
But anyway, it was like short skirts, tank top, and the highest heels ever. Yeah. And I did that all the time. And honestly,
no jacket in the middle
even
of winter.
when we were in college, like you could see me rocking the biggest stilettos you've seen. But now it's the cool thing actually in bars, just to wear your sneakers and go and dance and drop it low.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I hear. I don't go to the bar anymore, so.
Is there a bar that you can go to dance at anyway? Here?
Yeah, there's Pink, and Outlaws.
Okay.
Saskatoon's party scene is amazing here. We got 2 bars to dance in, and they are outrageous. You could stand in the line forever. Oh, I forgot my mic was there. Just one solid second.
Oh.
Okay. Anyway,
I just can't believe that wearing heels that big was a thing. Like, you won't catch me dead. Am I saying this right? You will never catch me wearing heels like that ever again in my life.
Not even when you're dead.
Not even when I'm dead. Don't even when I'm dead, do not put those on me.
Yeah, well, I would still maybe rock them. Sometimes I feel like a supermodel when I'm wearing them.
You look like a supermodel every day.
Aww.
Have you seen her? Look at her. She's just beautiful.
Even in my shirt last night, we let the liquor talk.
Yeah, when we're trying to we're supposed to do pictures for this podcast, and Wendy's like, look cute. And I was like, oh. Like, her saying that to me gives me anxiety. Her cute and my cute are two different things.
No, my wedding photos, you look so good. Sometimes I'm like, why did she do your makeup so much better than mine? Like, you look so good.
Because we hit it off like that. And she's like, yep.
She's like, you're going to be the star of the show. Get out of here. You can be cute when you want to.
My cute is like just a plain black t-shirt with some baggy jeans and some comfy shoes.
Yeah, but that was my cute today. I was wearing baggy holy jeans.
Yeah, but you're a babe every day.
But it's the tan from when we went on our trip. Yeah. Every single person I've seen is like, oh, you look so good. And I'm like, you didn't say that to me before I went on vacation.
Yeah, tans do make a difference. Yeah. You don't look like you're dying.
Yeah, they were like, you look so good. Like, you're the best you've ever looked. I was like, what about my wedding day? They're like, nope, even better. I'm like, great. I literally just got married. It was not long ago. So
you know what? You should take it. People are making nice comments about you.
it's true. This is a question. Did you see the eclipse?
No, I didn't because it was too cloudy.
It was kind of cloudy, but I was a trooper and I stayed outside and I saw it with my glasses because I'm safe.
Oh, good for you.
Peeking through halfway, and I felt like I'll never forget that moment now for some reason.
Yeah, next time it's going to happen is 2044.
How old will I be? Holy shit.
That's in 20 years. So add 20 onto what you are.
50.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
I want to go somewhere where I can actually see it, but like millions of people traveled to Niagara Falls and like couldn't see it at all because it was too dark.
Yeah, I had a family member, like my husband's cousin went to Mexico just for it.
Yeah. Well, Stacy was in Mexico. Our friend Stacy, shout out to Stacy.
Shout out to Stacy.
I texted her, did you see the eclipse? Because I saw live, because I was watching it live around the world, that Mexico had like the best view of it, like the whole thing. She's like, oh, I didn't even think to step outside.
Oh man, she's a babe though.
Stacy, you missed out. Wait another 20 years, why don't you?
Yeah. Hi, how's it going? You like what you're watching?
Well, if you like it and you want to see more up-to-date videos, you can check us out on Past Our Bedtime on YouTube.
Yeah, come find us. We would love to have you as one of our friends.
We'll see you there.
Cheers.
Cheers!
Question for me? I'm the one always doing the question.
Yeah, you know what?
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so in high school,
Yeah.
what did a typical like party look like for you? Like
In a field.
In a field?
Literally
You
in a
partied
field.
in a field, and what did you do and drink?
Well, there's always like one person that was sober and had a license, and they would drive a whole bunch of us out there. Well, I don't know, we'd always just find a way to get there for some reason, and someone would always pull. We'd always have money. We'd just have enough money to get like enough booze to get us all drunk. You know, maybe we'd get a Mickey. But back then, like, when the field parties were on, like, you didn't have to drink a lot. Well, I don't know, grade 9, grade 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a field. Whoever's farm we could go to. What about you?
Well, first of all, we live in Saskatchewan.
Yeah, I guess
Canada,
people
cold.
need to...
So, like, you have 3 or 4 months of field partying. What did you do in the winter?
Oh, well, we probably just drank at my house. Because my mom just...
You're the cool kid. I was the cool kid, too, drinking at my house.
I thought I was the cool kid, but people just used me, probably.
Yeah, same.
I thought I had so many friends.
Yeah.
In reality, no. They just need a place to drink.
Yeah, no, when I was young, we had a core group of people who we switched between their houses.
Yeah.
So we would start at like my house in my backyard, never inside. My mom was like, no, not inside. So sometimes we'd drink in my backyard, and then we'd go to my friend Zager's house, and I don't know if I'm allowed to say his name on here, but anyway.
We can bleep it out.
We'll go to my friend Jaeger's house and go down the stairs, and we'd party there so hard, and it'd be in his basement or in his outdoor or in his garage. He had killer garage parties.
Yeah, I guess if you think about it, we all kind of like, if our parents went away, then we would just kind of go to our houses, their houses, but...
Yeah, well, no, we were like allowed if the parents were there or not. And then same with my friend Thomas. I'm just trying not to say their names now. I didn't get permission. Anyway, he had like a 4-story house, I think. 4-story house. But anyway, we always used to party in his basement too. One
time on my 16th birthday, I invited pretty much the whole high school. We kind of just dropped papers down the stairwell, and it was like a map to get to my party.
Shut it, so cool.
Yeah, and I told my dad, I'm like, hey Dad, I'm gonna be having a party, and he just thought it was like a couple friends. I literally boarded up the house, the farmhouse, the doors and the windows, because I didn't know what was gonna happen. Anyways, we were getting gas at Esso to go out to the farm, and I was like, what are you doing tonight? And the guy working, I had no idea who he was. He's like, I'm going to a farm party. And I'm like, no way, whose farm party are you going to? He's like, this girl named Cora. I'm like, that's me. He's like, no. So I showed him my ID, and then he gave me a bunch of fireworks for free. He loaded up my backpack.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and then I had a farm party. But then they started like a vehicle train on the highway out there, and so we were there at the farm, and we just seen a whole line of cars.
Wow.
And they just parked up and down the ditch up this one road, and it's about 3 miles long, and like over half of it was just cars on both sides, and people walking over there.
That's so wild.
It was insane.
I had one wild party like that at my stepdad Wes's house.
Yeah.
He has a pretty big house, and it was a Halloween party, and he loves Halloween, so he had fog machines, he had giant blow-ups, he had the craziest stuff ever. Everything was decked out in Halloween stuff, and we're all dressed up in Halloween stuff, and he decided to get 2 kegs, like random.
For your party?
Yeah.
Or was it his party or was it your
It was my party.
Oh, wow.
For my friends. But he got 2 kegs before telling, or else I would have told my friends, but my friends bought their own alcohol and then the kegs.
Yeah.
But then my stepbrothers also were bringing people, right? So my stepbrothers and sisters were allowed to bring people.
Yeah.
We have like, I don't know, 60 people there in the garage hanging out, whatever, and more people show up and more people show up. And I was assuming it was like my stepbrothers and sisters inviting their friends and family. No, it was random people at this party just texting people.
Yeah.
There was like 200 people there that showed up, and they were taking over the whole house. They were like throwing up in closets and breaking the stuff downstairs.
Oh my God, that's terrifying.
And my mom was getting so mad, and I just like remember, and then everyone like was allowed to stay, but some people tried to leave, and people were leaving and getting stuck in the ditch.
Yeah.
So there like 3 cars in a row like tried to leave, and they were getting stuck, and my mom was so mad they went out and took their keys.
It probably ruined whatever like property because they were stuck.
It was so wild, and then they got out and then tried to leave again, and then got stuck again. Some of the people.
Oh man.
Anyway, so we had like 50 people ended up sleeping there and staying the night, and we all woke up just so hungover the next day. And Wes came down. He's like, "I have pancakes."
Wow.
Like, what is happening?
They're so nice.
But that was like a crazy party too, because people just kept on showing up and showing up. I was like, I don't know these people, and like, how are you supposed to go around asking hundreds of people who invited you?
I was out in the field, and some person was like, "Hey, have you seen Cora?" And I was like, "Yeah, she went that way." Like, people didn't even know who I was, and I was just like, "I gotta get out of here." Anyway, my dad was pretty mad at me, but that didn't last long. But also the Regina hockey team, like the junior hockey team, came and brought a whole bunch of people. So people from Regina came.
That's so crazy.
Isn't that wild?
That's because you can't just. And it's funny. Back in the day,
there was no internet.
It's just papers.
I just dropped the stairwell
Word
at
of
the
mouth
school.
advertising. It really works.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, life was so easy back then.
I know. Like
now we got responsibilities and
responsibles.
And, yeah.
But you know what? It's nice the change.
Yeah,
I don't need alcohol poisoning every weekend. You know.
No, just living a chill life, waking up at like reasonable time in the day and not feeling like garbage is pretty amazing.
Yeah. Seeing your kids. It's great. It's a great life. Well,
it's a good life.
On that note, I think this was a wrap to another episode.
Yeah.
So come back, same time, same place to watch Past Your Bedtime.
Yeah, and tell us about your craziest high school party.
Yeah.
Maybe even at your house. We want to hear about it.
Yeah, I love talking about. I could talk about high school parties all day. So cheers to that.
Bye.
See ya.